Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Connecting to Your Inner Wisdom. My name is Donna. I'm an internationally recognised kinesiologist, and I'm here every Wednesday night, 8:30 to 9:30, offering free micro kinesiology balances around chakras and emotions. So I am coming in from StreamYard, so you may need to give permission or something for your comments to come through. And as you do come in, please do let me know where you are coming in from. So we are an international community. I'll just pop that down. We are an international community, so it's lovely to find out where everybody is coming in from. So I am coming in from Brisbane in Australia, and I'm very excited to share for those that are local to Brisbane that I will be at the Redcliffe Markets on the Sunday the 30th of May, which is 2 weeks. So if you're looking for a balance and you'd like a face-to-face balance, please feel free to pop over to my Facebook page. The link is in the descriptor, and book in advance. Alternatively, you could turn up on the day, and if there's an appointment free, then that would be amazing to be able to offer you a balance. So hi Trees from NZ, how you doing? And hi Lynn and Connie and Nicole and Shakti and Cheryl and Ange. It's so lovely to see you all here. So what I might do, for those of you that I haven't met yet, I'll just explain a little bit about what I do. I'm just going to turn that music down a wee bit. I'll just explain a little bit about what I offer, and you can let me know what you would prefer. So I offer free micro kinesiology balances around chakras and emotions. So if you're after an emotional balance, I'll tune into your energy, and I'll use the traditional Chinese medicine 5-element chart to go through and look at which element, meridian, and core emotion is coming up for you tonight to get some support with. Offer you some support around that, and then offer you a balance. So we'll dive deeper, and then I'll offer you a balance around that. If you're after a chakra balance, once again, I'll tune into your energy, and then I'll scan through and see which are the chakras, the main chakras that are showing any stress for you. And then working with the priority chakra, we'll dive deeper into that one, and then I'll give you some support and balance around that. So also just to let you know, I don't necessarily go in chronological order. I do go where I'm guided. So please do bear with me as the comments can move quite quickly. Okay. Hi, Peter. Hi, Katrina and Taylor. It's lovely to see you all. Okay. Okay. So, Shakti, you would like an emotional balance. And just get that radio going again. I've hit something. And Shakti, you're coming in from the Netherlands. So it's always a pleasure to see you here, and also on my previous lives that I do. It's great. Okay. So as a kinesiologist, for those of you that haven't seen my live before, I do have lots of resources around me. So you will sort of see me look off screen and move to different places while I grab different resources for you. So Shakti, I'm just going to start tuning into your energy now. Wonderful. Okay. And Shakti, I'm just going to make sure our connection is as strong as possible. Because with kinesiology, I'm actually guided by you. So I'm guided by your subconscious and your innate awareness as to where there may be imbalances within physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and then helping and working with you to help release those imbalances and bring you back into alignment. So as I tune into you, I'm just giving you some support through your throat chakra. So I'm just touching some key acupressure points just to make sure that our connection is as strong as possible. Just checking your central and governing meridian as well. Okay. All right. So Shakti, acute hydration has come up for you. So that's just the hydration that we have day to day, just drinking enough water, or perhaps drinking more caffeinated beverages than water. So if you wouldn't mind, if you could, if you've got some water nearby, if you could have a sip and hold that in your mouth for 10 to 12 seconds, and I'll have a sip on this end for you as well. So just working with meridians and energy, it's really important to have that hydration happening. Okay. All right. So just moving over to the traditional Chinese medicine 5-element chart. So I'll be working with fire, earth, metal. Okay. So Shakti, we're working with the metal element for you and the large intestine meridian. So I'm just going to go through and have a look at which core emotion is coming up for you tonight. You had some water, thank you. Oh, you've only had coffee today. Okay. So is it guilt? Is it grief? Is it regret? Is it regret? Okay. So Shakti, the emotion of regret is coming up as showing some stress for you tonight, and as the priority for offering you some support. So we'll just dive into that one a little bit more for you. Present, future, past. Okay. So Shakti, it's coming up stress around the emotion of regret in the past. So if you wouldn't mind sharing with our wonderful community here how old you are, and I will go back through your timeline for you and pull up all the incidences where your subconscious and then your innate awareness has stored stress around the feeling of regret. So I'll just wait for that to come through. Hello, Sonia from Portugal. Welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. Okay, so Shakti 39, thank you. Okay, so going back, so 39 to 35, so 39, 38. So 38 has indicated, okay, 37, 36, 35, 35 to 30, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 30, 25, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 25 to 20, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 20 to 15, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 15 to 10, 15, 10, 9, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 10 to 5, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 5 to 0, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, DNA, past life. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. So, Shakti, I've gone back through your timeline for you because it was coming up for you stress around the emotion of regret in the past. I've gone through and collected all of the incidences there that have been stored in your subconscious and innate awareness. Because if I just offer you about a balance around the stress around the emotion of regret now, I might only grab like 2%, which means it's not going to take much more to tip you back to where you are now. But if I go through and collect all the incidences that indicate for you, it's a more powerful balance for you, it's more support. The where the stress is indicated in those early years, that's usually when you've taken it on from somebody that's like a main caregiver around you, and it also indicated in a past life as well. So I brought that into your balance as well. So is it? Okay. Shakti, it's coming up stress from another. So when it indicates that, it's usually being projected onto us by somebody else, and we've sort of accepted that, like our energetic boundaries weren't firm and it's projected on and we've just sort of taken it, or we've actually taken it on for somebody else. So they haven't projected it onto us, but we've taken it on for them. So that's what's indicated for you. I'll just see if there's anything that might be hindering you being able to release some of that stress tonight. So Shakti, what's come up is just a little bit of avoidance. And I know that you are regular on my live, so you will know, you would have heard me mention this before, but as humans, we have lots of different ways of coping with emotions. We can avoid them, we can suppress them, we can deny them, we can judge them, and they're all very human responses to help us deal with the various emotions at particular times. But if we don't eventually come back and collect that up and re-look at that to be able to release it, then it can get stored in our bodies and it can lead to those energetic imbalances or blockages. So, I've got an affirmation. We're going to say it together twice. So if you can say for me, I allow the free flow of regret within and around me. So I allow the free flow of regret within and around me. Okay. And so once again, that's just acknowledging the emotion so that you can bring that in to release it. It doesn't mean you have to, feel the impact in your heart or, get physically sick or anything like that. It's just acknowledging it's there and going, okay, I recognize you there and now release you. Okay. So, just checking. Are we ready to move on to a balance now for Shakti? Wonderful. Okay. Is the balance affirmation? Is the balance a chakra? Okay. So the balance is going to be a chakra for you, Shakti, and it is your heart chakra. So can you please say for me? Oh. So I just look at your comments. As soon as I said that, I started crying. Yeah. So Shakti, can you please say for me, I am love. I am love. And that's good. If you're crying, let that come through, okay? Let that come through, because the only way to release it is to let that out. I've got goosebumps all over me. Is there anything? Is there more? No. Okay. Yes. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. So Shakti, what came up for you tonight was you requested an emotional balance. So we were working with the metal element, the large intestine meridian, and the emotion of regret. It was regret in the past. So we went through your timeline and just collected incidences of that for you. And it was from another. And we said an affirmation to help you just recognize that so that you're able to release the stress around that emotion tonight, and then helped balance and support with the heart chakra. So I hope that helped you tonight, Shakti, and you just take it easy. Okay, I'm just going to end our connection now. Wonderful. Okay. So for those of you that have just joined, welcome. It's an absolute pleasure to see you here tonight. I am Donna. I'm an internationally recognised kinesiologist, and I am offering, I'll just get rid of Shakti, your name. Sorry about that. Here we go. Okay. And I'm offering free micro-kinesiology balances around chakras and emotions. So please, as you come in, let me know where you're coming in from. Also, if you'd like a chakra or an emotional balance. I have set aside time tomorrow. So I'm not going to any face-to-face appointments for tomorrow at this stage. So I am offering the micro-kinesiology balances via Zoom. So if you've been trying to get on for a while and haven't quite been able to get onto the free ones on the live, and you're after a micro-kinesiology balance around chakras or emotions, I can definitely help you with that via Zoom tomorrow. You can send me a PM, or you can book in through the link. I think it's in the descriptor through my Facebook page. I just feel a real urge to really offer that tomorrow. There's been a lot of people that have been messaging for some support and for some help, and it's a very accessible way to be able to offer that to people all over the world. I do usually try and keep some of the later times for my European clients, because obviously there's different times in the UK. But if you're in Australia and it's the only time you can do, please also send me a PM, and we'll see what we can organise for you. If you can't come face to face, I am able to still tune into your energy and record that for you via Zoom and send that recording to you, and then help with any questions afterwards. Just there's a lot of people out there that are needing support right now. I just want to make that as accessible as possible. Okay. All right. So Wonderful. Shazza, welcome from country Victoria. All right, so Ange, you've come up for a chakra balance. Also, very excited. In 2 weeks' time, I'll be at the Redcliffe Markets. So for those of you that are in Brisbane, if you are wanting to see me for a balance, please pop over to the Redcliffe Markets. You can book in advance so you can get a time that you prefer, or you can just turn up on the day if you'd like, and there'll be like a little booking sheet there, so it'll be so nice. It's like by the ocean with the ocean smell. I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm hoping that will be a monthly thing then. So get me to the other side of town. That will be lovely. All right. So Ange, a chakra balance for you. Okay. So Ange, I'm just going to tune into your energy now. Wonderful. Okay, and just using particular traditional Chinese medicine acupressure points, just making sure my connection is as close, a connection is as strong as possible. So just offering you some support and through your throat chakra. So Ashley, I'm keen to come down if you're on the north side also. Cool, I hope to see you there. So it's Sunday the 30th of May. It'll be very exciting. Okay. Wonderful. So Anne's just checking your central meridian and your governing meridian. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. So Ange, we are connected. So I'm just going to go through now and start scanning your chakras for you. Okay. So crown chakra has indicated for you, Ange. Crown, brow, throat. The throat chakra has indicated. Heart, solar plexus, sacral, base. Okay. So Ange, it's the crown, the throat, and the base chakra that have indicated for you. So crown, throat, base. Okay. And it's the base chakra that is the priority for you tonight, Ange. So we're just going to dive into that one a little bit deeper for you. Okay. Does Ange need to say the affirmation? Affirmation? Yeah. 1, 2, 3 times. Okay. So Ange, an affirmation has come up for you to say 3 times. So I might just pop your name at the top just so that you know. Okay. So Ange, can you please say for me, I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. Wonderful. Okay. So is it the inward expression, the outward expression? Outward? Yeah. So it's the outward expression of the base chakra that is showing stress for you, Ange. So I'm just going to dive into that a little bit deeper for you. So it's showing stress. It says associated with survival. So your base chakra is all about your safety and your survival, and there's some stress indicating for you around survival. Establishing a healthy routine has also indicated some stress for you. So the base chakra is our foundational chakra, and having it in balance is what causes us to feel grounded. So there's some stress around that, safe and secure. So there's stress around those who are grounded, safe and secure. The root chakra has to do with our most fundamental needs like survival, and that indicated food, shelter, and a feeling of safety. And so the feeling of safety indicated for you. It can become blocked if you feel just checking in on you. Okay, yeah. So it can become blocked if you feel threatened or if your basic survival feels at risk. It has to do with money, food, and shelter. So if this chakra is out of alignment, we can start to feel anxious, and that indicated for you. We can feel fearful, and that indicated uncertain, and have difficulty concentrating. That didn't indicate for you. So moving on, are we ready to offer and a balance? Okay. So is it chakra? Is it affirmation? Is it sound? Okay. So the tuning forks. Okay. So and the sound for you that has come up is the vibration of the tuning forks. So what I'm going to do is just look at the exact vibration between which two meridians that you need to offer you some support and clear some of that stress held there for you. So is it governing, central, lung? So the first one we're working with is lung. So I'm just touching the traditional Chinese medicine alarm points that are associated and related to each meridian. So central, governing, central, lung, pericardium, heart, liver, gallbladder, stomach, large intestine, stomach, large intestine. Okay, so and we're working with the lung and the large intestine meridian. So I'll just grab those tuning forks out for you. So while I'm grabbing that out, if you want to get somewhere really nice and comfortable for you. So lung and large intestine. Okay. Once, two, three times. So we three sounds of the tuning fork for you, Ange. So is it here? Is it here? Base chakra is there. The base chakra. Yep. Okay. And the sound will be down sort of that sacral base chakra area. Okay. Okay. Feels lighter. So, Ange, you were after a chakra balance. And so I'll just check the other chakras for you. So crown, throat, brow. Okay. So you're after a chakra balance. So I tune into your energy. The crown, the throat, and the base chakra indicated stress for you. The base chakra was the priority chakra to work with. And with kinesiology, we always work with the priority, and then it has a flow-on effect. And it was the outward expression of the base chakra. So in order to help, so we dove a bit deeper into that. And then in order to offer you some support was the vibration of the tuning forks, but in particular the vibration sound between the lung and the large intestine meridian. So, and I hope that helps for you tonight. Let's see, I feel different. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you feel lighter. Okay, so I'm just going to end our connection now. Wonderful. Okay. All right. So let me have a scroll through. Okay. So Nicole from Montreal, do we still have you online? If you can let me know in the comments if you are still here. So Nicole from Montreal. Yay. Okay, awesome. Nicole, what balance would you like? If you can let me know if you'd like an emotion or a chakra. And while you're doing that, I'm just going to tune into your energy. Wonderful. Okay. So just tuning in and just offering you some support through your throat chakra just to make sure our connection is as strong as possible. So I'd love a balance, please. Chakra or emotion, whatever you feel is most needed, because I need both. No problems. Well, Nicole, what I'll do is when I'm tuned into your energy, I'll check in with your innate awareness and be guided by you as to which one you need most. I've got goosebumps, so I know that's definitely the approach to take for you. Okay. Okay. And again, just offering you some support through your throat chakra as I start tuning in closer and closer. So Nicole, can you please say for me, I am truth. I am truth. Wonderful. So just checking your central meridian and your governing meridian and your hydration. Great. Okay. So Nicole, we are good to go. So I'm just going to check in with you and see which balance is going to be best for you. So does Nicole need, is it chakra? Chakra? Okay. It's an emotion. Okay. Chakra. Okay. So Nicole, they both indicated for you that chakra was the priority balance for you tonight. So we will go with that. So I'll scan through your chakras for you and let you know which ones are showing stress. So is it crown? Crown. So crown chakra, brow, 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 throat, heart, heart. Okay. So Nicole, I'm just going to offer you some more support. So sometimes what can happen is as we get closer to like a core issue or something fundamental, sometimes energetically our bodies can go like, oh, that's big for me to go there. I'm going to need some more support if we're going to go there. Like if we've fallen over and grazed an arm and someone's cleaning it from this end, but they get closer and closer to the graze and, you know, we start cringing, that can kind of happen a little bit energetically as well. We just need a bit more sort of support in order to be able to go there. So I'm just offering you some support through your heart chakra that's indicated for you. So this was definitely the balance for you to have. Okay. Okay. So chakra, so crown, crown, brow, brow, throat, 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 heart, solar plexus, sacral, base. Okay. So Nicole, all of the chakras actually indicated for you. So we're going to go through and find the priority chakra and work with that. As I mentioned before, with kinesiology, we work with the priority and it has a flow-on effect. But I'll go back and check like all the other chakras before we sort of disconnect our energy. So is it crown? Is it throat? Okay. So the throat chakra is the main chakra for us to be looking at for you. And so can you please say for me again 3 times, I am truth. I am truth. And the final one, I am truth. Okay. So is it the inward? I'm just checking in on you. Okay. All right. Okay. So is it the inward expression? Is it the... Okay. The inward expression. The outward expression. Okay. So it's coming up as the outward expression of the throat chakra for you, Nicole. So I'm just going to dive into that one a little bit deeper for you. Inner chatter is coming up for you, Nicole. So I don't know if you have a lot of self-talk sort of happening in your head quite a bit, but that's indicating for you. Not responding to manipulation has indicated for you as a stress. And performing daily affirmations has indicated for you, which means it would be a positive thing. It would be of benefit for you if you felt drawn to doing that. That would help you. So the throat chakra relates to our ability to express our authentic self. It is through this chakra that we convey our deepest self to the world. It is also about our free expression of creativity. It is intimately related to our ability to ask for what we need. And so, Nicole, that indicated for you asking for what we need and to be able to say what we mean. And that indicated for you as well. This chakra can become out of balance when we've been shut down. And that indicated for you in our attempts to express our needs. That indicated. So when this chakra becomes misaligned, we have an inability to say what we need. We tend to keep secrets. We tend to believe that others don't care to hear what we truly need. None of that indicated for you, Nicole. Okay, so just checking, are we okay to move on to an affirmation, a balance rather, for Nicole? Okay, is the balance an affirmation? Is it a chakra? Okay. So the balance for you, Nicole, is a chakra, and we're actually balancing with your heart chakra. So even though the priority chakra that we were working on that showed the most stress was the throat chakra, it doesn't mean that we're going to be working with that one directly for the balance. So in this instance, we're giving you some support through your heart chakra. So can you please say for me, I am love. And in some instances, it might not even be another chakra for support at all. It could be something completely different. It could, be an essence or an affirmation or sound. It could be a range of different things. But for you tonight, it's coming up the heart chakra, and I can feel it starting to tingle on my hand. So I'm not sure if you can feel anything on your end, but it's nice. Okay. Okay, so do I need more? Anything else? Okay. So I'm just going through and checking the chakras for you now. Wonderful. All right. So Nicole, I checked in with your innate awareness, your subconscious, and was directed to offer you a chakra balance tonight. When I went through and scanned your chakras, all of your chakras were indicating stress, but it was your throat chakra that was the priority, and it was the outward expression of the throat chakra. And then we dove into that a little bit deeper for you. And then for your balance, to offer you some support, I was offering you some support through your heart chakra. And I've gone back in and checked all the chakras for you again, and they're all showing strong. So I hope that was of benefit for you tonight, Nicole. I'm just going to end our connection now. Wonderful. Okay. So for those of you that are just joining in, welcome. It's an absolute pleasure to be here with you. I absolutely love coming on a Wednesday night. It's so wonderful to be part of this beautiful, supportive international community. I feel very blessed and very humbled to be able to be here with you all. So thank you so very much. I am an internationally recognised kinesiologist. I just saw a few comments saying first time here, what are we doing? So I'm an internationally recognised kinesiologist, and there's a link in the descriptor to my Facebook page that's got some more information there about kinesiology and what it does and all those kinds of things. So please do feel free to click on that and pop over and say hello to me. And on a Wednesday night, I offer free micro-kinesiology balances around chakras and emotions every Wednesday night, 8:30 to 9:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time. I did mention earlier on that I'm opening up tomorrow for more microkinesiology balances that you're able to book in for, and they could be offered via Zoom. So if you've been trying to get on for a microkinesiology balance, or like just for a tune-up or a little bit of support, then tomorrow would definitely be a great opportunity. There's just been a lot of messages coming through and a lot of need for support. So I really want to be able to meet you with that. So if that's of interest for you, pop over to my Facebook page and PM me from there. Private message me on my Facebook page, or you can book in directly and just choose the microkinesiology balance. And in the morning, I'll send you a Zoom link and things like that. If you can't meet at a certain time, but you still want that support, I can still tune into you energetically and offer you that balance, and I can record it on Zoom for you and send that through to you, so we can look at that if you need that, but you can't for some reason make a certain time. Alrighty, so let's pop back into it. I did mention before as well, I'm very excited. On the 30th of May, in 2 weeks, I'm going to be at Redcliffe Markets for those that are local to Brisbane or even Sunny Coast or Gold Coast. Please do feel free to come and say hello. If you're wanting to book in a balance directly, you can book in advance if you want through my page, so you can choose the time you want and so forth. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to turn up on the day, and I'll have like a booking sheet just on a table while I'm offering balances. I'm so excited to be able to do it by the ocean. It's going to be so beautiful. Okay. So just going through and just seeing who I'm guided to. Okay. Sonia, can you please let me know if you are still here? I'm just having a look at who's after Sonia. So Sonia, if you can let me know if you are still here. I'll give you a couple more moments. Melanie, thank you so much. Okay. All right. So Serena, so Sonia hasn't popped in a comment, so she might have had to duck away. That's okay. So Serena, if you can please let me know if you are still here. Okay, and Tracy Ferguson from Country Victoria. Can you let me know if you're still here too, Tracy? And so I'll just pop up between the two. So Tracy, can you please let me know in the comments if you are still here? And Serena. Serena's here. Fabulous. Okay. So Serena, I will start a balance for you. If you can let me know what you would like, I'll just stack up and see if you popped in what you might like. If you can let me know if you'd like a chakra or emotional balance. Chakra. Okay. Fantastic. All right. And Tracy from Country Victoria, if you want to let me know if you're still here while I'm doing Serena's balance, and then I can look at yours next. Okay. So Serena, let me just pop that off for you. There we go. Okay. So Serena, I'm just going to tune into your energy now. Wonderful. Okay. And I'm just checking with some traditional Chinese medicine acupressure points, Serena, just to make sure our connection is as strong as possible. And just checking your central and governing meridian. Okay. So, Serena, acute hydration has come up for you. So often that means that we've had not enough water throughout the day, or we've had more caffeinated beverages than water. So if you'd like to have a sip of water and hold that in your mouth for 10 to 12 seconds, and I'll have a sip of water on this end for you as well. Okay. Okay. Just have like a heat wave of energy come through. Energy come through. I've got really warm, which is nice because it's cold here. Well, cold by Queensland standards anyway, right? Okay. So, Serena. Okay. So is it crown, brow? So the brow chakra is indicated for you, the throat chakra, heart, the heart chakra, solar plexus, sacral, base. So Serena, the brow, the heart, and the solar plexus chakra indicated for you. And after checking your brow chakra, I can feel like a lot of tingling and sort of activation happening in this area. So I don't know how your intuition is, but it's definitely active. It's definitely doing things for you there. So I'll just see which is the priority that we're working with for you. So is it the brow chakra? Okay, it's the brow chakra. Throat, heart, brow. Okay, that's probably why it was so, I could feel it so much. Okay, so let's dive into that one more for you. So does Serena need to say the affirmation? Yes. Once, twice. Okay. So Serena, can you please say for me, I trust my intuition. I trust my intuition. Wonderful. So is it the inward expression? Outward, inward. Okay. So it's stress around the inward expression of the third eye chakra or the brow chakra. So we'll just dive into that a little bit more for you. So there's some stress around intuition. Subconscious mind. Okay. So it's intuition and subconscious mind. So this chakra is a powerful energy source because it has to do with our intuition. So that's indicated for you again, which is believed to be our connection to the divine. So we see with our insight and we intuit from our gut feelings. So it indicated some stress around gut feelings. So I'll read through it all, but what it's indicating for you is that there's the intuition and the subconscious mind. You've got lots of things happening, but perhaps you're not trusting it. So it's like trying to get out. It's kind of the tingling. It's like it's trying to get out and it's trying to let you know things, but just not quite trusting it when you feel it, or perhaps not recognizing it when you feel it. So when we are in alignment, this inner knowing is easy to feel. Okay, so that indicated stress for you to feel and follow. And that indicated this can become out of balance when we've been led to believe that our ideas are not valid, and that indicated for you, or when our gut feelings and sense of truth have been denied by others, and that indicated for you, Serena. So when this chakra is out of balance, we tend to doubt ourselves, and that indicated. We struggle with our self-worth because we have a hard time seeing the bigger picture. That didn't indicate. We often feel things are hopeless or insignificant, and we lack trust in our ability to make good decisions. None of that indicated for you, Serena. We fail to hear or follow the inner wisdom that we all have but don't always trust. And so that indicated for you. So that's what I was referring to before with the feeling that I was getting, and some of the things that we're indicating is failing to hear or follow the inner wisdom that we all have but don't always trust. So is there anything else that Serena needs for the brow chakra? No. Are we okay to move to balance? Okay. Are we balancing with the chakra? The chakra? Chakra. Okay. Okay. And so for you, Serena, we're working strong. We're working directly with the brow chakra for you to offer you a balance. Serena, if you have any essential oils, like the good quality therapeutic grade essential oils, if you have frankincense, that would be a good one to pop onto your third eye area there. I'm also getting some crystals and gems, but I work quite closely with oils, so the oils usually come through to me. My hand is all tingly. Serena, if you can just take a couple of nice, long, slow, deep breaths for me, please. Okay. So brow, heart, solar plexus. Wonderful. Okay. So Serena, you requested a chakra balance. What came up for you was some stress around your brow, heart, and solar plexus chakra. It was the brow chakra was the priority, and it was the inward expression of the brow chakra, and it was around intuition, subconscious mind. So it's about failing to hear or follow the inner wisdom that we all have but don't always trust. So it's either the feeling it but not trusting it, or not recognizing it when it's coming through. That indicated for you. And to offer you some support with that, just work directly straight with your brow chakra. I definitely do get the feeling for you that some additional support would be of benefit for you, just to keep that opening and keep that clear. So essential oils would be of benefit for you, but like the good quality ones, not the ones that you sort of buy at the local supermarket. Like if you've got access to the therapeutic grade essential oils, that would be helpful. If you need some support or advice around that, welcome to pop to my Facebook page and PM me. Or some crystals or gems. I'm getting more crystals rather than gems. So, Serena, I hope that's of benefit for you tonight, and I'm just going to end our connection now. Okay. So, Tracy from Victoria, are you around? Just checking. Ashley Norcott, if you can let me know if you are still here. So Ashley, right, I'll give you a moment to check in. And while I'm waiting, yes, great, that was super fast, awesome, thank you. Alrighty, so you need a balance, you're not sure which one. Okay, all right. So Ashley, what I might do is the same I did previously. I'll tune in for Nicole. I'll tune into your energy and I'll check with your innate awareness or your subconscious, which is the best one to go for you. For those that would like a micro-kinesiology balance and haven't been able to get onto one during the live, I am going to do a big day of micro-kinesiology balances. That's a mouthful at this time of night. Micro-kinesiology balances tomorrow. So if that's something that would be of interest to you, please feel free to pop over to my Facebook page. You can send me a message and you can also book in directly from my Facebook page for a micro-kinesiology balance, and I'll send you all the Zoom link details in the morning. And if you're unable to make a certain time because you can't be there sort of directly on the Zoom for work or family matters, then I am able to record that for you. So I can still tune into your energy at that particular time and I can record it for you and send it to you via email. So I just wanted to let you know. Okay. All right. So, Ashley. Okay. So Ashley, I'm just going to start tuning into your energy and just checking the acupressure points just to make sure our connection is as strong as possible so that I'm guided by your innate wisdom as to what you need for support for you tonight. So just offering you some support through your throat chakra. Okay. And just checking your central meridian and governing meridian. Wonderful. Okay. So, actually, I am tuned into your energy. So I'm just going to check now. I'll be working with chakras. Is it chakras? Is it emotion? Okay. So, Ashley, we are working with emotion for you for tonight. So, are we working with the element of fire, earth, metal, water, kidney, bladder? Okay. So, we're working with the water element and the bladder meridian. And I'm just going to dive in and have a look at which emotion is coming up for you tonight. So is it fear? Is it anxiety? Is it peace? Is it dread? Is it terror? Is it panic? Is it panic? Okay. And so for you, Ashley, panic indicated for you as the priority emotion. Sorry, my cat's just walked past and just shaked all her fur everywhere. So it's like, she's a long-haired cat. It's just like floating like air confetti. Okay. So Ashley, we are working with the water element, the bladder meridian, and the emotion that's showing stress. Oh, you're crying. Sending you so much love. Let it out. Cry. Let it out. Okay. So I'll dive into that a little bit more for you. Is it are we looking at time? It's in the past, present, future, past. Okay. Ashley, can you let me know, if you don't mind sharing with the community, how old you are, please? Because it's coming up stress around the emotion of panic in the past. So what I'd like to do is just go through and grab all the incidences of that stress and give you more of a balance. So Ashley, if you can let me know how old you are. Okay, 25. Okay. So 24. So 24, Ashley, 22, 21, 20, 20 to 15, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 15 to 10, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 10 to 5, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 5 to 0, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, past life. Okay. All right. So, Ashley, I went through and picked up all the where your innate awareness has stored stress around the emotion of panic. In the earlier years, I mentioned earlier, in the earlier years, if there's stress comes up around an emotion, it's usually something that you've picked up from a primary caregiver at that time. And also, stress around panic also came up for you in a past life. So I included that into your balance as well. Okay, so, and it's stress in a situation. So sometimes it can be stress that we self-generate. Sometimes it can be stress that we take on from somebody or give to somebody. But for you, it is in a situation. Okay. And I just had a look at if there's anything that might be hindering you from releasing some of that stress around that emotion tonight, and suppression came up for you. And you would have heard me mention earlier, Ashley, that as humans, we all have different coping mechanisms, right? Like we have suppression and avoidance and judgment, and we do all sorts of like unique things. And that's okay. We need to do what we need to do to get through it at the time. But what's important is that we come back and clear that at some stage sooner rather than later, so that, you know, imbalances and energy blockages don't start occurring within our mind, body and spirit. So what's come up for you is suppression. So we're going to say an affirmation. We're going to say it 3 times. So can you please say for me, it is safe and appropriate for my feelings of panic to emerge. Actually, just while you're saying that, I'm just getting a real feeling for you. Can you just hold your forehead for me and hold the back of your forehead, the back of your like occipital bone, so just like underneath your skull. There are some particular acupressure points there, emotional stress release points that you're guaranteed to touch if you're holding it like this, just to help you while you say this affirmation. So can you please say for me, it is safe and appropriate for my feelings of panic to emerge. And one more time, it is safe and appropriate for my feelings of panic to emerge. Okay. So Ashley, I'm going to move my hands away. You just keep your hands there for like maybe 1 more minute would be good for you. Okay. So is there anything else that I need to add into Ashley's balance tonight? Indicate a change of yes. No. Are we ready to move to balance? Okay. Are we working with, is it chakra? Is it sound? Okay. Is it tuning forks? Is it a Tibetan healing bowl? Okay. Okay. Is it around here? Is it around here? Okay. How many times? Once, twice. Okay. So Ashley, what came up is the sound of the Tibetan healing bowl, 2 sounds of the Tibetan healing bowl, and it's really going to be around your heart chakra. So I am love, so receiving love, giving love, being open to divine love, and also your solar plexus chakra. So setting and maintaining healthy boundaries, physically and energetically and emotionally. So that's really come up for you tonight. So you can move your hands away now if they're still on your head. If you want to lay down and get somewhere comfortable and just really relax into the sound and the vibration of the Tibetan healing bowl. Just reading your message, Ashley. You just got really hot. Yeah. That's that energy shift. I got really sort of teary. That's just, it's all just moving. Okay. All right. So, Ashley, I hope that helps you. So, what came up for you was an emotional balance. So, we were working with the water element, the blood and meridian, and the emotion of panic in the past in relation to a situation. And so, there was an affirmation to help you be able to release some of that stress tonight. And it was the vibration of the Tibetan healing bowl around your heart and solar plexus chakra. So, I hope that was of benefit for you tonight. And I'm just going to end our connection now. Wonderful. Okay. So, Laura, you can feel your solar plexus vibrating in time with the second bowl. Yeah, it's pretty powerful, right? I actually got this at a, it's my favorite, I'm hugging it. You're welcome, Ashley. I got this at the Mind, Body and Spirit Festival in Sydney and got it blessed by a Tibetan monk. And I absolutely love it. And then when I went to Bali, I got the Tibetan bowls for the entire chakra, like every chakra. And I go and sit in my Bali hut and I just like cleanse every chakra with the Tibetan healing bowl. I should do like a group one maybe one time. On my Facebook page, just invite everyone in as a community and I'll just sound it out and we can all clear our chakras together. That'd be nice. I'll do that. Thanks. You just inspired me, Laura. Thank you. Okay. So I am open to, sorry, I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to have a drinking ground. Hold on. Sorry, just bear with me. I'm really vibrating too. So Ashley, you second the Tibetan healing bowl chakra thing in the Bali hut? Yep. Okay. I'll organise that. I'll post the time up on my Facebook page sometimes in the next few weeks when I'll get around to doing that. That'd be lovely to all do that as a community. So that'd be nice. So if you're interested, pop over to my Facebook page and say hello and like it and follow. Also, Rachel, you're in as well. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Pop over to my Facebook page. I'll make a time and we'll all do that. So I'll put it up there so it'll send a notification and I'll give some notice. It'll probably be a couple of weeks, probably 2 weeks. I think feels about right. 1, 2. Yeah, 2 weeks. Okay. Cool. So for those of you that were after a microkinesiology balance tonight and would really like some support, I am back again next Wednesday from 8:30 to 9:30. Otherwise, I'm also opening up tomorrow for microkinesiology balance bookings. So if you're really wanting that support, please feel free to send me a PM or go straight to my Facebook page. There's a book now button and just pick the microkinesiology balance. I'll send out the Zoom links in the morning. So you'll get a Zoom link so that we can chat face to face and I can do the balance for you face to face. If you can't because you've got appointments, you've got family or work or something like that, then by all means, I can still do that with you and I can just record it via Zoom. So please do let me know if that's something that would be of interest for you. Just messaging through my Facebook page, which is Unleash Your Vitality Kinesiology, and the link is in the descriptor. So Georgie, please, pain healing. Okay. Georgie, I'm out of time now, and without really going into detail with you around exactly what it is, what medication you might be on, what system it's related to, like what system or structure it's related to, definitely like a chakra or emotional balance would help to some extent. Quite a lot, but in terms of without any more information and without diving a lot deeper, it wouldn't be ethical of me to dive into a deeper balance without some of that medical history behind it, just because of some of the different acupressure points that I touch, and there are some that you can touch for certain things and some that you can't. So left side of the stomach, yeah. Georgie, I'm afraid there's there's nothing that I can do on the live. If you're wanting to book in for a longer balance, by all means, I'd be very happy to give you some support and some help. But it would be a longer balance. You're looking like a minimum half an hour. An hour would be good. And then we could really dive in there and have a look at exactly what's going on, what your health history is to date, and offer you some support and go deeper with that. It just wouldn't be ethical of me to do that for you right now without all that information. So please do pop over to my Facebook page. I am happy to help you. Just you'll need like a lot more time and a lot more support, and I'd need a lot more information to be able to do that for you. Okay. All right. So thank you all so very much. Remember, for those in Brizzy or Queensland, 30th of May, if you would like a balance at the Redcliffe Markets. So you can pop along on the day, and I'll have like a booking sheet there, and you can look for a free time and book in. Alternatively, if you want to definitely secure a time or a particular time because you want to go to breakfast and then, or lunch and then have balance, or vice versa, please do feel free to pop over to my Facebook page and just book in directly from there. Thanks, Tara. And thank you all so very much. Thanks, Jazza. Thank you all so much. And I wish you the most absolutely wonderful week ahead. For those of you that did want to book in for a microkinesiology balance, I will pop onto my messages now after I boil a cup of tea and respond back and start booking in some times with you. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you next Wednesday at 8:30. Bye.